Hello, my name is Raymond Karczewski, and this is coming to you from my home, here in Cave Junction, Oregon. The title is, What's It Going to Be, America? A Christ or Barrabas? It was the spiritual idiot of truth. It comes from a man who hails from Texas, who offered the following statements titled The Spiritual Idiot of Truth, made in an internet forum, and my response to the man who made these comments. El Jefe, sniveling becomes you. If this is your way of offering an apology, I don't accept it. Am I different from you and millions of other Americans? You bet. Am I who I say I am, a Christ and a simple man of truth? You bet. Am I posing a threat to the new world order, which is old world order, changing masks and solidifying its hold of enslavement upon the average man and woman? You bet. Have I, one man, standing alone, without the aid of another, be it an organization or person, stood up to a 15-year internet government media libelous character assassination campaign designed to misdirect public attention away from my life-saving and soul-saving messages? You bet. Have I backed down the judicial system of the state of Oregon and county of Josephine and brought the satanic-driven judicial system to their knees when they tried to put me away in prison for 35 years because government's usual mind control disinformation campaign could not do the job? You bet. The average man and woman in this world do not know the sources of their problems. I have been telling them and demonstrating it to them with my ability to stand up to the unrelenting and vicious satanic internet attacks, not only by satanic government, but by satanic religions and cults as well. Has anybody out there asked the question of themselves, how is it possible for one man to stand up to such seemingly unlimited and powerful satanic forces? A few maybe, but certainly not the mind-controlled, publicly educated slave, who, through public indoctrination, has been stripped of his ability to perform critical thinking, let alone use their God-given gift of divine awareness, the key that would bring peace on earth and liberation from their personal satanic enslavement. No, force, fear, self-doubt, the ways of the world have overtaken their sensibilities, and they now grovel before satanic minions who they call government officials, thereby losing sight of their true spiritual estate, that of sons and daughters of God, made in His image, and masters of their bodies, their minds, and their destinies. I seek no following. I seek no power. I seek no organization in my name. My motive for writing and sharing my truth on the internet has been to share the treasure of freedom in an unfree world, to all who have the spiritual eyes to see and ears to hear. You may judge for yourself how such selfless gift of love has been received by you, the public. Millions and millions of men and women are being slaughtered throughout the world by our peacekeeping forces. How's that for a satanic play on words? All the evidence of the truth of what I have been saying over the last 15 years, and the enormous government backlash, effort to shut me down, the satanic forces which rules the world of the slave-minded, that is their personal hell, can be found in Deja News, the forerunner of Google Archives themselves, and my website. It's all there. Who amongst you even have the desire to free yourself from your present codependent comfort zone of satanic enslavement? Isn't that the real issue? My job has been done. I have demonstrated that one man can be free, but he or she must tap into his or her own God-given gift of divine awareness. That can only happen when one sees the danger of living life in their satanic-ruled intellects. If you are not at all sure of what is normal consciousness, and the consciousness that I speak of, pay attention to the following comments offered by one anonymous coward who calls himself El Jefe from Texas. Here's what he says. Okay, Ray, how it went, because I am pretty sure you can't remember last week. I have read your stuff for 6 or 7 years. I thought I recognized someone I knew from a dog list. I noticed his syntax. So I said, I see you have looked up, or you have hooked up with Ray. He's quite a trip. And for that, you, a living, breathing, sentient Christ, attacked me, and called me bad names. So I blasted back. You are way over your head if it's a flame war you want. When you went to bad name-calling, I brought up your past, which is not hard to find. In fact, if you type in your name, that is pretty much all you need find. The stuff about bestiality, rape, holy rites involving animal stuff, mental illness, drugs of all ilk. Let me guess, it's all a lie, or a conspiracy created by the federal government, or the New World Order, or Satan, or Bush, or maybe Nixon. I don't know, but I believe all this. I don't know that I believe all this, but it's all there, and it's your past, not mine. If it's not, you are still a lowlife, piece of shit, for saying what you said about Texas. It can get a lot worse. If I were you, I would go away. With all my love, El Jefe. P.S. to list. I am replying to the list because I feel like it is important for all who read his stuff to do a little research on Raymond Karschitsky. I have no idea as to the veracity of the claims, but they are many and heinous beyond belief, and are worth checking out before one gives any credence whatsoever to his writing. Signed, El Jefe. My comment is, there you have it, folks. You folks have a choice to make. What's it going to be, Christ or Barrabas? Your choice shall reflect who and what you are.